My name is Jared Hostetler. I go by Hoss to some of you who know me. If you don't know me, you can call me Jared or Hoss. I'll respond to either. Currently, I'm a production superintendent at a gas turbine overhaul company. I'm an Air Force veteran. I was a missile maintenance officer. That's actually where I met Nick Brown, the co-founder of S.H.I.E.L.D, who you'll meet later.
My name is Nick Brown. I go by Ocho. That's what everybody calls me. It's my call sign in the Air Force. If I ever meet you in person, I can tell you how I got it. Some people watching this video may know the story. Maybe you could talk to them and hear it. But it's a funny story. It's a good story about how you can screw up real early and still succeed. So my background, I've spent 10 years in the United States Air Force. I'm currently a major. I work at the United States Air Force Weapons School.
So why the name S.H.I.E.L.D? We picked that name based on the idea that the Spartans had that the shield was the most important tool that they had. It wasn't their helmet or their spear, because the helmet and the spear were personal things that they used, where the shield was meant to protect not only them but the man next to them. Nick and I both believe that the job of a leader is to protect their people. It is to show empathy for your people, and it is to not just drive them, but to make sure that they're safe. So we thought S.H.I.E.L.D was a good representation. So it is an acronym. We are Air Force officers and we love our acronyms. So S.H.I.E.L.D stands for Spreading Humility, Interpersonal Education, and Leadership Development.
We believe that people have the capability and the desire to accomplish amazing things. We believe that no goal is unachievable, but in order to achieve these goals, as you look throughout history at successful people or people who have found success, they always had a mentor, they always had a leader. We believe that everybody needs that leader, a leader who loves them and empowers them and inspires them to go reach their goals and reach their success. As time has gone on, I see it more and more that there's a lack of leadership, not just in the Air Force, but also in the civilian world on the outside, as we would call it. And because what I've seen from leadership, what leadership has done for me, what I've seen good leaders do and what I've seen bad leaders do, and I've seen the disparity between those two things, I've seen that leadership is one of the, if not the primary factor in the success of an organization. And I don't believe enough great leaders are out there, so my job now is to try and impart any knowledge or inspiration or motivation that I can give to anybody who will listen to become a leader and understand what leadership really is. Not being in a leadership position, but being a person who leads, and that is a huge difference.
So what is S.H.I.E.L.D's mission? We believe that in modern business, there is a lack of humility among leaders, and there is a lack of empathy, and our goal is to change that. We want to do that by developing leaders at all levels, from the frontline supervisor all the way up to the C-suite executive, on the concepts of humility, approachability, and credibility. Because without those things, you may be in a leadership position, but you are not truly leading. So Nick and I decided to form this organization to change that, so that when a leader shows up, they have the right tools to maybe institute change if they need to, but really it's so they can leave the organization, because they will eventually, one way or another, better than they found it.
Our goal at S.H.I.E.L.D is to create more great leaders by giving them the tools that they need, teaching them about the skills, the traits, the responsibilities of leadership. I want to take the knowledge and skills that I've gained over the last 10 years of being a leader in the Air Force, in the military, take those lessons learned in the mentorship that I provided, and pass that knowledge on to others and help them work through their own leadership skills. And if they're able to do that and become better leaders, they can go out and change the freaking world. And that drives me every single day.
So now you know who we are and what our objective is. The objective of the page is simple. It's for us to connect with you. If you have a question for us, if you're dealing with something that you would like to know how to deal with, because maybe everything you've tried hasn't worked yet and you'd like an outside perspective, by all means, send us a message, leave us a post. You can leave us a video if you want to. We'll answer it the best way that we can. Again, it's going to be from our perspective, so we'll give you advice. You can take from that what you want. Please share the page with anybody that you think would like to see this kind of stuff, or could use some motivation or some mentorship, or who might just want to see some of the the daily inspirational stuff that we're going to post. The only thing that we would ask is that everyone respects each other. And I say that because there's going to be things we're going to post that you're going to agree with, and there's going to be some things that we post that you're not going to agree with. And by all means, if you don't agree with something and you have a differing opinion, let us know. Put that out there. I love professional discord because it's how things change. It's how people make changes for the better. So again, the organization is called S.H.I.E.L.D, and we are here to build better leaders at all levels and to grow ourselves too. We're going to learn a lot from this. We're going to learn all these different perspectives and everything that's just going to add to what we're going to teach down the road. So again, if you have any questions, send us a message, leave us a post, leave us a video. Hope you like what you see on the page. Thanks everybody.